My name is Aeneas Rekkas. I'm the CTO and founder of Ori. With me today is Deepak from BoxyHQ, founder and CEO. We recently joined forces. Deepak, why don't you take it away and introduce yourself?
Thanks, Aeneas. Hey, everyone. Very excited to bring you the news of this acquisition. I'm Deepak Prabhakara, CEO and founder at BoxyHQ, and now head of enterprise integrations at Ori.
Amazing. So we are really excited, and maybe for those who don't know, you can say a few words and explain what BoxyHQ is.
Absolutely. Enterprise readiness for B2B SaaS. And what that means in principle is we build plug and play solutions for enterprise single sign-on the back of the dreadful SAML protocol, and Directory Sync, which is provisioning and deprovisioning users on the back of the SCIM protocol.
SaaS companies have a lot of problems when integrating with the enterprise world and generally like trying to sell to other businesses. So, how have you solved these problems with Boxy?
Typically, startups encounter this, as they sell into the enterprise. They demand SSO becomes a gateway into the deal. But traditionally, the implementation involves a lot of engineering effort. We're talking about months of engineering effort. Understanding SAML, which we already spoke about, is dreadful. And we transform this into very simple plug and play APIs. And then what that means is you get a very developer-friendly solution to build on top of all these protocols, completely abstracting them away.
That makes sense, and I can definitely relate. We have had a lot of painful experiences with SAML and trying to get into the enterprise like IAM system. So what makes BoxyHQ unique compared to other companies that are solving these problems in the market?
Established IAM solutions, they require a lot of specialized expertise. There's complex integration involved. And what we've done is, we've focused on that integration experience. We've built for multi-tenant environments, which is how, SaaS functions. And then we let you connect to, all the important identity providers out there. SAML to OIDC proxy is particularly powerful because it lets you abstract away the complex protocols and connect in the way that, you're typically used to. It's really a bridge across from, established protocols to more modern protocols like OpenID Connect. So there's a clear path that we provide from, going from established to modern protocols, and all this through simple APIs. So we'll flip it around a bit. The classic question: why did you pursue BoxyHQ for this acquisition?
Ori has a very strong consumer identity and access management solution, but a lot of companies are trying to move upwards and selling into enterprise and other businesses, and there you have to deal with a lot of just like the old school SAML, Directory Sync, SCIM type of things. And Boxy made a lot of sense for us, to use it in a product, and then also to partner up and work together to solve these complex enterprise features and problems in a modern way and modern solution, and integrate it all into the stack.
That sounds exactly like the ethos that we built BoxyHQ around. And how does this acquisition position Ori differently than competitors in the IAM space?
Ori has a very strong domain-driven design where every product solves a very specific problem that you typically face with IAM. So it's not a one-size-fits-all, but you can sort of choose what you need to solve the problem. And together with Boxy, we now also have the capabilities to not only solve this for consumer market, but also for companies selling to other businesses, selling to other enterprises, and trying to break into sort of this enterprise market where you have a lot of compliance topics, a lot of workforce topics, and trying to make IAM just work in this more complex and, let's say, old school environment typically that you're facing.
It's a very complex landscape, and even things like workforce identity management, for example, seeing a lot of interest in that space. What immediate value will customers see from this combined solution?
Existing customers can now enable organizations where their customers can bring their own IDPs that's already available today. You can enable Directory Sync and SCIM and sort of make all of these features that are required to sell to the enterprise work today in the product, and of course also in the future with self-hosting, using it in a SaaS, all the different variations that Ori offers, and trying to solve all of the different use cases that are out there in the market. Because let's face it, IAM is not just, like a database, just have one problem and then it's done. It's a very, very complex set of problems that are also varying differently based on the requirements that you already have and the customers that you're selling to.
How does this acquisition fit into your long-term vision?
Personally, I really like the approach that BoxyHQ is taking with trying to solve the problem, which is a very bound problem, like a very specific problem, where it's not a, hey, if you want to use this SAML and want to solve SCIM, you have to migrate everything to this new solution, but it's really sort of an add-on that you just add to your existing stack to make it work. And I really like that about Boxy, and I think it fits very well with Ori's vision of having sort of these components where you can pick and choose what you need to solve the use case and the problem at hand. And I think you solved that really well. Also, it's open source, so that's very close to what we're doing with Ori, and very positive. I like the technology that you've chosen. You have a lot of databases that you support, so it can be used in many different environments. And I think generally it fits very well in a product portfolio.
The open source ethos that we share, we've done a lot of software rewrites between us, and then we know the pitfalls that come with it. So that modular sort of extensibility, in my mind, makes a lot of sense, which is why I love to partner with you. And thank you very much. Looking forward to the journey.
Yeah, welcome on board, Deepak. Glad to have you.